You thinking about getting physical? No, I'm not. I'm no threat. I'm just asking you. Are you thinking about getting physical? Okay. No, I don't. I don't want you to get physical. The only
You can't just walk in the building and start filming because you want to.
That's exactly what the rules say. Sir, you have to read the rules. It says, for news and advertisement purposes, photographs and videos may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, where we highlight a few clips of police interactions and police misconduct, with some educational pointers to keep you educated and prepared for your next police encounter. My name is Police Encounters, and my goal is to help educate the public about your rights and how to handle police interactions. As an American citizen, we are given the rights that protect us, and it is the police's duties to protect those rights given to us by the Constitution that they swore an oath to. With that being said, the channels we will be covering today are Big Nick South Florida Accountability, Auditing America. Do be sure to check them out in the description below, because without them, there's no police encounters. And before we do get into our first video, go ahead and gently smash that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay notified. It is such a small and easy task for you, but it does help us out tremendously. With all that out the way, let's go ahead and cover our
I ain't asked for help, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's what's up.
Thank you for putting me on camera. Appreciate that.
You wouldn't have been on camera. You wouldn't have walked up to it.
Nah, let me get closer. Let me get my close-up shot. Let me get my close-up shot. You got my close-up? Do me a favor, though.
I don't do favors, buddy.
Can you not stand so close to the gate, please?
I don't do favors. I just told you that. Why are you talking? Why are you talking? Because I'm here recording. What's he gonna tell him? See, it's brothers like you that quit to call the police on other brothers, knowing that I got a better chance of being killed than anybody else, but you don't care because I won't tell you what I'm doing, so you call people with guns. Am I on your property?
Yes, you are. Actually, you are.
The city sidewalk is your property? The sidewalk, you guys put this here, or my tax dollars put it here. Nothing. I want you to justify why you calling the cops on me on public property. No, it's not. No, it's not. You see where this gate is? That's why they put the gate here.
I'm gonna call police right now.
I guarantee you they won't even ask my name.
I recommend you. I will call the police.
Right. Hurry up. They number still 911?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to make sure.
All right.
I don't know. He just can't be recording for no reason.
So I won't tell them, so they gonna call the police on the brother. And I'm gonna wait on them. And then y'all gonna do the walk of shame when they tell you ain't nothing they can do about it. I guarantee you there ain't nothing they can do about it. If they tell you I'm okay, would you apologize? Why? So why call the cops then? So you won't apologize if you're wrong. For putting my life in jeopardy. For putting my life in danger, you won't apologize. You guys mean the thing you want. I like how you approach me.
The purpose and reason that you walked up here recording was what?
I tell you. But I want them to call the cops first. Hold on. When I know they call the cops, then I tell you. All right? I promise you. See, you're a good man. You know you in public. Yeah. And you know this ain't y'all property. And they calling the cops because I won't submit to their perceived authority. They don't have authority right here, buddy.
No, listen. Our policy with the city of Lauderhill Police Department is that no one can hang in front of the gate.
They can't control that policy. You want to bet? You won't bet. You getting all that talking, but you won't bet. Cause you saying misleading stuff, man. You don't know what you're talking about. But you're saying misleading stuff that's dangerous. Because they can't control public. Who says I don't have nothing better to do? How you know this ain't for you? How you know what I'm doing? I'm not causing problems. I just won't tell you what I'm doing.
need you to kindly move out of the way.
I'm not in the way.
By
No,
law,
I'm not.
by law.
Nope.
Listen, because you're standing in front of establishments,
Mm-hmm.
it's called loitering. No matter
No.
if you're on the gate.
No. I'm gonna tell you what loitering is. Come here, I'm gonna tell you. Come here. I'm gonna tell you what loitering is. I know what I'm doing. I hate I got to do my brothers like this. That's what's crazy. But you got to learn. You're gonna have to learn. You won't even apologize if you're wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm man enough to apologize to you. Then why you call the cops if you don't care? So what that mean? They probably tell them they ain't gonna come. They probably tell them there's nothing they can do. That's your right, buddy. See, I ain't called the cops on you for that? I can. If you can call the cops, I can call the cops. There's nothing for you to call the cops on. This is not your job. Your job is to secure there, not here. I bet they won't even make me leave. I bet they won't even ask me my name. Yeah, I do. You scared to bet. I'll bet. You won't bet. I'll bet. I'll let you hold the money. I'll let you hold the money. That's how willing I am to bet. You won't bet. You just talking. You don't know what you're talking about. No. Yes. On camera, too. Right. You gonna tell them that? You thinking about getting physical? No, I'm not. I'm no threat. I'm just asking you, are you thinking about getting physical? Okay. No, I don't. I don't want you to get physical. The only reason you would get physical is you scrap. That's the only reason. But you wouldn't get physical no other reason. But I'm just saying it's not your job. But it's not, even if you had a reason and you didn't have that on you, you wouldn't get physical. You ain't built like that. You ain't. That's why you're able to have that job and carry that, because you was never built like that. That's what I know. That's what I know. You ain't built like that, man. You a good kid. Be a good kid. Don't let that go. How many times you took the police exam, man? How many times you took it? Don't let that go to your head. You don't have authority, buddy. Yeah, I know. I bet a lot of he'll leave before me. Y'all don't want to make no bets, though. Y'all just want to sit up here and think y'all know. But I'm talking to you. You don't, but you just did. How long you think it's going to take to come? Did you make it seem like I was a threat? Did you make it seem like it was urgent? Hopefully they'll come soon. But I'm going to wait, though. In the meantime, I'm going to record all these cars. I'm going to get license tags, too. It doesn't matter, right? Exactly. That's why there's no reason to call the cops. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. I'm in the city of Fort Lauderdale. I'm at LifeNet for Families, the Edward W. Smith Jr. Family Nutrition Center. This is a place where they try to supply needs for the homeless, for the downtrodden, to get them some help, to make sure that they're not out here struggling alone. This is my second visit here. The first visit, I educated some security officers who once they was educated, everything went smoothly. So I decided to come back again, and lo and behold, they have new security guards. They have new security guards here, armed security guards, by the way. 2 armed men came outside of their property to confront a man with a camera who's on public property. And the best part about it is, guys, they called the cops. I think at first he was just mentioning it to try to scare me, but he was dead serious, and he advised him to call. He demanded he call, and he called the cops, and I heard him give him my description. Now, men with guns, other men with guns, there's already 2 men with guns here for a guy who has nothing but a camera standing on public property. So they call other men with guns to come deal with somebody who's not breaking the law, who's fully aware of the law, and is conducting a constitutionally protected activity. But they called the cops on me because I wouldn't answer his question in particular. He didn't even come up asking questions. He came up jovial, saying, make sure you got thanks to get me in widescreen, make sure you know, stuff like that. He didn't have a problem until the Tyrant came up. So now, unfortunately, both of them are going to get embarrassed on YouTube, hundreds of thousands of views in Fort Lauderdale here. So when you guys in Fort Lauderdale, you want to ride by and laugh at these guys, make sure you do so. I told you the name because I told them the cops won't ask me my name. They won't make me leave. And these 2 guys are going to do the walk of shame and know that they have no authority over the public. None. Matter of fact, they have no authority anyway. Their only job description is to observe and report and to get involved if this place is under threat. But they have they don't have arrest powers. They don't even have detain powers. They are security officers. I asked him how many times he took the police exam. He won't tell me, because you guys can tell by the way he stands and his demeanor. He's taken it quite a few times. Psychologically, though, they stopped him each time. And that's a good thing. I'm glad he's that security guard, but he's going to mess that up too. This dude here, I don't think he really want to do it, but he got to show off for it. But you know, peer pressure, because he ain't come up having a problem. He came up joking and laughing and trying to be funny about the camera. But this dude, I don't know. Y'all watch out for him, man. This dude would do something to somebody if they don't lick his boots, because that's what he want. He want ultimate authority. When he talk to you, you better answer him. You better tell him what he want to do, or he'll do something to you. So we're going to wait. Because they got to learn. Because if somebody else come by with a camera, they'll know to stay their ass inside this gate and don't bother people that's not on their property. Hopefully, if they have any shame at all. Go look how many subscribers I got on YouTube. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Go look it up. And see that I do this kind of stuff to make sure that people like y'all don't abuse your perceived authority, man. You have no authority over me. I didn't do anything to call people with guns to put my life in danger. Nothing, man. You laughing, but how many unarmed people look like you done been killed just coming in contact with them people? That don't happen? You don't think it happened to me? So if it happened to me, you know what you're going to do? You're going to go home later on. You're going to say, damn, all Buddy had to do was leave. Or damn, maybe I shouldn't have called the cops. That's all you can say. That's all you're going to say. They're doing cam back too. They don't know that when you take pictures only, stills, that's the way to do it. But if you want to take video, that's why they have landscape. You turn the camera that way and you get a better camera view. You know what I mean? You don't get those black lines on the side. That's how you actually work your camera when you're taking video. That's why they give you portrait, and that's why they give you landscape. I'm not talking to you, man. I'm talking to my over 200,000. I thought you said you weren't going to respond to me. See? I make you do what I want you to do. I make you dance. They know who I am already. They might be my homeboys. They might be. But they going to educate y'all. They gonna say what's up to me. They gonna educate y'all. I'm not gonna answer one of his questions. I guarantee he's gonna answer mine. I guarantee you that. What's your name? Your badge number?
Officer Dow.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on? But they gonna educate y'all. They gonna say what's up to me.
What's up, man?
What's going on? You see my videos all the time. Who I antagonize? Or do I just come and they come talk to me? If he never came and talked to me, I wouldn't be no option to antagonize, right?
In front of our gate.
But I was standing on public property. That's not your property to conduct.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but my ass. But I know how to move, buddy. You think I'm stupid like you? I know how to move. See, I told y'all for nothing. Look, you gonna be the thumbnail. I would let you slide, big man, but you the one called, dog. But he the one really that I'm gonna make the thumbnail. But you ain't really mean it, man. I know you didn't. We ain't mean. We don't have to be friends. We ain't have to be friends. But if you look, if we was out and you wasn't working, you would be free. You wouldn't have this attitude. You know you wouldn't. I told y'all ain't built like that, man. Y'all ain't built. Oh, you tough now because the police here. Why? What you gonna do? So what you gonna do? What's up? I know. But I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law. So she want to get all disrespectful and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she tough and she ain't built like that. That's why these boys got these good jobs. They ain't built like that. They ain't from the hood. They would never talk to me like this in the streets. Never. You wouldn't talk to me like on down the street, boy. You spend too much time grooming your beard, boy. You spend too much time grooming your beard, boy. You wouldn't talk to me like that. So fast. And the police here and I'm saying that. So fast. Told y'all they weren't gonna do nothing. I told them ain't nothing they can do. We good? We good? I just had to let these dudes know, man. I ain't say nothing no more. They came up to me. I'm standing right here on what kind of property this is. What property is this right here? I was standing right here. What property is this?
Yeah, you're right. That's city property.
They say it's their property.
That's in my backyard.
I know. What's up, big man? What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number? Thank you. They don't like people in public recording, so they call you guys.
So you just out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who I am, right? Do I ever go on private property? But they called the cops because I wouldn't answer him, because I wouldn't tell him what I was doing. But he wouldn't tell me why he was talking to me. I asked him why he was talking to me, he wouldn't tell me. I ain't called the cops.
I mean, they call, so you have to come.
I know. But I told them everything you guys was going to do. I told them you was going to educate them. I told them you weren't going to ask me to leave. I told them that. And I told them I'm going to stand here until they walk away, because that's the walk of shame. Eventually they're going to have to leave. And I'm making him the thumbnail. And I can do whatever I want to my thumbnail, because it's my property. And I'm told them, look how many subscribers I got to know this is going to be all over the world. All you had to do was just say, he all right, he ain't on our property. But she want to get slick like she a tough guy. You still recording, Miss Lady? Lil' mama, you still recording? Antagonized. Who you think you are to be antagonized? Boy, in America, it's freedom of speech, boy. As long as I ain't making no threats, I can say what I want to say. But you don't know that, so I'm here to educate you. And I know, look at him, sir. How many times, look, try to act like the cops, stand doing that little rock like the cops and all. And if I was on the property, I'd have to have an opportunity to leave. He still couldn't do nothing if I was on the property unless I refused to leave. Unless I refused to leave. Your body cam on down? Oh, okay. Because you ain't just say nothing that'll end our friendship if I get that camera, did you? You ain't just say nothing that'll end our friendship if I get that body cam. All right, that's what's up. I always do. Yeah, I got you. All right. They thought I was gonna be in handcuffs on the ground, bleeding, begging to let me go home. They don't know, man. That's my police department. I'm his employer. I'm a taxpaying citizen. He works for me. This is called the walk of shame. Yeah, you sane. You sane. You wasted all those resources for nothing. For nothing. I'm not. This video gonna do numbers. I make more in one video than y'all boys do y'all entire 2 weeks. YouTube is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, little mama. When you see me in the street, talk like that then, all right, little mama? All right. Go comb your beard, you little bitch. The walk of shame. You ain't built like that, dog. You ain't built like that, man. You're not built like that, boy. You know you ain't built like that. You know I'm about that life just the way I talk. You know I'm about that. You ain't built like that. That's why you're able to...
Right away, this cop was acting a fool. Don't stand too close to the gate, please, he says. Well, Nick can stand however close as long as he's still on public property. So his words mean nada. So the public sidewalk is also their property? Man, what is wrong with this officer? He needs to get checked. Better yet, check the web about the difference between public and private property. Wow. I thought both of these bozos were officers. They're just protectors of that building, I guess. And if you're a security guard or an officer and you don't know your laws, you should definitely not be one. And if you think you know your laws when you really don't, you will get educated. I guess if you carry a badge and a gun, then you could do whatever you want, right? Well, that's what these guards think. And when you call the cops, make sure you're correct before they show up, because when they have to educate you, that's just embarrassing.
We're at the United States Post Office at Fort Pierce. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oops, sorry, sir. We're gonna do a First Amendment audit. We're gonna see if they respect our rights. It's a video recorded in a public place.
Sir, taking a picture?
I'm taking a video. Yeah, yes. You guys, not you guys.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to be on your video, so I
This is
appreciate
a
you on
government
video.
office.
Exactly. I appreciate you putting me on the video.
I know that. That's why I'm here. It's a public place. I'm not interfering with you guys.
I mean, but no, this is a government place. You're not allowed to take a video here.
Are you the postmaster?
I'm not the postmaster. That's
One
what
here is
I'm
gonna ask you.
Um,
Your receipt.
Where are you getting this information from? Oh, all right.
Okay.
Oh wow. You're calling the police?
Yes.
How you guys doing today? Doing excellent.
Yeah, excuse me. Sir, you can't video.
Are you the postmaster?
I'm the manager.
Okay. Well, are you?
Postmaster doesn't work in this facility.
That's well. According to the rules and regulations, poster 7 right there of code of conduct here. There's a specific section for photographs and videos for news purposes. We have the right to film here, so you guys are not aware of your own rules. It's right there on the wall, and she just called the police instead of checking the rules. So you may want to inform your employees about the rules before you guys. You don't even know that by yourself. It's literally right here. I'm not trying to be argumentative, but they call them the police. So as long as I don't interfere with you guys, you can't interfere with me. I understand.
You can't just walk in the building
Yeah,
and start filming
that's
because you want to.
That's exactly what the rules say.
That's not the way
We
it works.
Sir, you have to read the rules. It says, for news and advertisement purposes, photographs and videos may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums. It's right there in black and white. So you can't really tell me what to do, sir. Well, there's no such. But
I don't want the
but-
picture of myself or my husband on it.
I understand.
Okay?
I understand that, but you need to understand that you're in a public place. I'm not here to film you at all, ma'am.
No, but
I'm not.
if you're doing advertisement,
I'm working
and
on a
you're
video for
doing,
news purposes.
News, you have to have permission of the people who's going to show up.
No, we don't, because we have
Oh,
freedom.
yes, you do.
We have freedom of the press.
Yes, you do.
So you see what you guys created. You guys are being disorderly at this point, sir.
I was waiting
I haven't been disorderly.
You are. You're interfering with my job. I can't interfere. Like I said, I can't interfere with you. But at this point, you guys are interfering with me, and you're the manager. And as the manager,
You're causing a problem.
no, they are actually.
Yes, you are.
I'm actually more than nice, sir.
Yeah, but you are causing.
I haven't been rude to anybody.
Yes, but you're causing a problem. See?
No, actually, sir. With all due respect, sir. I'm not. You see what you guys created, bro? Well, I'm not here to record you guys. That's the whole point. Why are you guys upset?
That's why I asked you, and I said it very nicely.
Correct. Correct. But if why would you?
You're replying to me instead of telling me I didn't record you. You
Correct.
just said I didn't record you. You said, oh, you're in a public place.
You are, ma'am. I'm
Okay.
trying to inform you.
But, and if you're doing an advertisement,
I'm not doing an advertisement.
or if
I'm
you're
working on
doing any
I'm working on a
news,
news story. So we have the right.
You cannot put my face on your news and a public
Respectfully,
thing or on TV.
respectfully, you're wrong, ma'am. We can.
Okay.
It's called the First
So if
Amendment.
the cops come, we'll
Yeah, they'll be educated, and then they'll never do this again. You see, we have over 100 million views on the internet with just an iPhone. We go around the whole country doing these videos. I know exactly what I'm supposed to do and what I'm not supposed to do. So if you guys are wrong, I understand you guys.
I want your name and what you're working for. So if I see myself in the public, I'm going to sue and the company that you're working for.
I want
That's my privilege.
I want
You
your
don't
name.
recording.
I want your name.
No, I'm not
What?
recording you.
Okay, well, but you're interfering. If you don't want to be on video, why would you
I'm
engage the
doing
camera
my
guy?
business here. I was here nicely doing my business.
Well, no, I was actually nice to you guys when you came in. I'm not. I'm filming them, sir.
So I just confirmed that you are allowed to actually film as long as you're not standing over customers and, obviously looking at the, so if you're in the back, just filming the service as you said.
I respect that.
You are allowed to be here.
I respect
so
that.
I apologize.
I
just
appreciate
went and
it.
made a call just to confirm that which I thought I was accurate.
Okay.
I thought I was correct.
No, and hey, bro, that's
So-
you know what? You just touched my heart, bro.
No, I just saw
love.
you going out, so I was
I
trying
love
to catch it.
I love the fact that you came back and like I said, bro, there's thousands of people watching. There's nothing more that they love than good employees,
So,
bro.
no.
And you're the manager, so you know what I'm saying. We're human, so
So again,
it's okay. I caught you guys off guard with that one, but
I'm not used to someone just walking in and
Got
so usually with, like I said earlier, news media though, if they want to do a story, we would get with our media
Yeah.
coordinator. We would say, hey, we got this, and they set it up through them.
yeah, that
So-
people like Fox News and CNN and all these people, they work for big corporations,
Right.
and they have policies that they have to follow. So their policies of news reporters maybe that they have to contact you guys before they actually come here and do that. But it doesn't really apply to regular citizens. Do you know if I know you're busy? Do you know if the police is coming? Or
Well,
not?
someone called, but once they get here, I'll talk with them and let them know that I confirmed that there's nothing
I appreciate
inaccurate.
it. I appreciate it.
And I'll talk with the staff too. I'll just make sure everyone's aware.
Thank you. What's her name? The lady that called the police?
I'm not sure which one it was.
It was the lady over. It was a black lady with the
I
hair.
think it was Latoya. So I'll talk.
Notorious.
I think her name. I think it was Toya. If you.
Toya. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And this location is is there like a number for not phone number, but is there like a location number or post office? How do you call this one?
Fort Pierce Orange Avenue Station.
Orange Avenue Station.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much. I'm gonna unfortunately I'm gonna have to stick around waiting for the police to arrive, so just to make sure that they know who I am already and they're not like alert of a camera guy.
Go talk to them. You want?
Sure. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Well, let me talk to these guys. and
Thank
see-
you.
let them
Thank
know.
you.
All right.
Thank you. Well, guys, the manager just apologized. He was really nice. So that's why we do what we do.
So I confirm that as long as he's just standing in the back, he is actually on correct. He's allowed to do that.
You see, Everybody was.
Make sure when the way, so as long as he's not
He's a good man. You see, when you are when you're wrong and you apologize, that's the man thing to do. You know, bro?
They don't feel what they can't do nothing about it.
Yeah. Are you from here?
You don't Facebook doing that stuff like that. They go to police station and
You seen that?
they can't do nothing with it.
That's us. Pound it. Where are you from? If you don't mind me. You're from here? Awesome, awesome. I'm from Orlando.
You can't do shit too much. You got it on the thing. You got like do it.
Yeah, I'm just standing up for our rights. You know what I'm saying? If people, and you know what? They're human too. I kind of caught them off guard. So their manager did the job. Unfortunately, they called the police. So when they show up, I'll be more than glad to speak with them. The managers already apologized. So it's all good. I'm auditing America, sir. Yeah, we're on Facebook too. We got millions of views. Yep, that's us. Well, there's a lot of people doing these, but I appreciate you very much, brother. Take care. How you doing? Good. Hello. Are you a cop, sir?
My cop?
Yeah. You look like a detective with the. You look like a cop, right? I thought you may be like the postal inspector. You know that postal police, the post office has their own police because this is a federal facility. So the city police don't have jurisdiction in here unless there's an immediate threat. You know, unless there's an immediate threat of violence or anything, the police doesn't have any jurisdiction in this property.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. May I have your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Kelly, Fort Pierce Police Department, 4922.
Thank you, Sergeant. We had a situation here. I was standing by until you got. Did you receive a call?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the problem is solved. The manager apologized to me. I was doing a video about the Constitution in the post office, and all the employees went crazy and they they called the police real quick. But he apologized. He gave me a free water, and everything is cool. He informed the employees. I'm sure you still got to go over there and check out what happened because you received the call. Yeah. But no law was being broken here. Now I have a quick question. Okay, there's another officer over here. Thank you guys for being responding quick, I guess, to a situation. Because
let me guess.
Yes, sir.
You're a First Amendment auditor.
Well,
yeah, you've done this before, haven't you?
I tell you something. I'm probably the inspiration for a lot of First Amendment auditors out there. We're auditing America, and we go around the entire nation and its territories, standing up for the First Amendment. And we love and praise good, courteous police officers like yourself, and we promote their good service, and right. if it's something that went down bad, we also expose that. Although the first time, how you doing, sir?
Well, actually, I'm glad you didn't create too much of a disturbance in here because I've seen like hundreds of these.
Yes, you got me. I was doing a First Amendment audit, and they failed. But I'm not the type of person that likes to put people down just because I caught them off guard on a law and that they didn't know.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
How did they fail?
They instead of I encouraged them to check up their own rules, which were posted on the wall,
right?
And they went straight to call the police. And it's a situation where honestly, two people can understand each other without calling you guys, because your job is so important to make sure that the community is safe. But people shouldn't be calling the police. You see how many cops are arriving here? It's too many. It's too many of you guys for a camera guy. You know, it's
Dinesh, you're 10A. Well, I'm gonna help you a little bit with your cause here.
also before hold that thought for a second. You said I wasn't too much of a disturbance. I wasn't a disturbance at all.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been in yet. I'm only going what's on my CAD screen.
I hear you.
What we got dispatched to.
Oh, so that's what they said. There was a disturbance.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the Florida statute? I think I looked it up. I don't know if you know it by heart, but I looked it up the other day. And there is a Florida statute for misuse of 911 emergency call. You see, if anyone was being disorderly or being disruptive in there, was them. And if anybody was interfering with anybody's job, it was them interfering with me.
Okay.
And sir, we have over 100. I mean, people say, Mr. America, you always talk about all the millions of views that you have on the internet. And I always say it because it gives them a reminder that we have a lot of people watching. You know, we have over 100 million views on the internet. And we, like I said, bro, there's a lot of people that do First Amendment audits, and you say you've seen a lot of them.
Yep.
A lot of people are disrespectful and automatically hate the police and are not as nice to you guys. But I'm the type of person.
We're having a conversation here.
Yes.
It's out of public view. Per the Florida statute for disorderly conduct or creating a disturbance, you're not causing other people in the facility to what's going on here, because once that happens, you're in violation of disorderly conduct.
Just
But
how specifically, how is them not knowing their own policies and our rights me creating a disturbance? Just because they stopped doing their job, that has nothing to do with me.
well, what rights do you think that they were
Oh, they have
to you?
Oh, they're interfering with my First Amendment right, and they're also violate to video record in a public place. It's freedom of the press, and they are also in violation of their own policy, which, you know what I'm saying? Not only they possibly broke the law, and I believe, I'm not a cop, it's your job to determine that, but no, I believe not only they broke the law by interfering with me and causing a disturbance in there, because they made all the customers and citizens, I call them bosses, because it's a federal building, so I call all of us bosses.
Whoa. Now, see, that's where you're wrong.
Well, I know they find themselves.
Hold on. That's not a federal building.
Yes, it is.
That's a private enterprise.
No, it's a federal building. That's why I have the right to be there. If it was private, then they have but they have all the right to remove me if it's a private place, but not the post office.
That is not owned by the federal government. That is a private entity.
They find them. Yes, but
hold on.
They get money from the federal. It's a federal property.
They might be subsidized, but again, it's what's called Florida law. It's pseudo-private. They do have the ability to have you escorted off the the premises. Well, I'm just telling you.
That's
I'm not
that.
going to argue with you.
Well, we have to. No, we're not. We have to. Well, the thing is, officer. I understand that you've watched a lot of these videos, but this is not rocket science. This is a public building, and the rules on their wall says that no rules. In that poster, it's called poster 7, which actually gives me the absolute.
That's where they.
It grants me permission to film.
No, it's parts that you're not allowed to film.
No,
But continue.
No, I know it by heart. It actually they have a specific section for video recording and photographs, and it says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums. So we have permission from the postmaster. Not only that, but at the bottom of those rules, it says no rule in this sign can go against any local or federal laws, such as the Constitution. So as long as I'm not interfering with the service, if their feelings have nothing to do with me. So if they
right, and here's where you guys go wrong.
And they actually
more times than not, there are other people in there. They don't want to be videoed, but again, they're in a public place.
Correct.
So I get that part.
Correct.
But many people too also have sensitive material in their hands.
Correct.
They're conducting business in there.
Correct.
That they would like to keep private. So
I
understand that. Right?
I fully understand that,
right.
And that's the reason we would never violate anyone's privacy. I'm a YouTuber, so we also have policies that we must follow, and I'm not gonna throw away everything I've built, sir, in the past 4 years.
Sure.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because they think I'm doing wrong. You think I'm doing something wrong as well, and the reality is, sir, that I'm not. I do this every day for 4 years. I am more than glad to honestly, sir. You know how people go to war, and you guys put your life on the line to give a service to our city and to our country.
Preach it to the choir. Done both.
I'm doing my service as well by doing this, and I would also die for the right to, you know, call me names or have the freedom to call the police or do whatever they want if they have any concerns. But this is a waste of resources. They need to understand
that's
that.
for me as a supervisor to determine what's a waste of
No,
resources.
no, sir.
No, police service.
Not really, because you see, they've already apologized.
Yeah.
They've already apologized to me. And they called their superiors and they said, sir, yes, you do indeed have the right to video record. But it worries me, Sergeant Kelly, that you say that they have the full authority to tell you to remove me without me committing any crimes. You see, this is...
Here's what I'm going to liken that to. I want to take it a step further.
What about your jurisdiction in a federal building? They also have their own police. You see, if they have a problem, they call the postal police. It's no secret, you know. You guys have no this would never stand in a federal court. You understand? You guys are city. Unless there's an immediate threat in there, right. That's when you guys come in. But
you
just
are within the confines of the city of Fort Pierce. This is my jurisdiction.
Correct, but not in federal property.
To defer to us, or we can pass it up to them, because I've been to plenty of federal court cases.
Correct.
I've made plenty of arrests.
Have you ever won a case of somebody taking a video on a post office?
This is the first time it's happened here in Fort Pierce.
Well, there you go. That's why Mr. America does what he does. I'm out here to save Fort Pierce from tyranny and from people who don't really know our rights. Now, sir, you're a sergeant. Yep. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick.
Hold on. Are you going to do a hypothetical? Because we don't operate in hypotheticals.
No,
right.
I'm going to ask you a direct question of something that pertaining to your job.
Okay.
So, what's the Third Amendment? Because if you don't know this one, then that I can understand. You know what I'm saying? You still need a little bit of training. But if
that was said condescendingly. So now this is becoming a waste. I've got one more question to ask you, and then if you don't have any other questions, we're going to end this. We're going to end this consensual contact.
That's
you
not
approached me.
Right?
So I just got one more question.
Well, what's the Third Amendment?
Answer my question first.
What's your question?
How many times have you been arrested doing this?
I can tell you I got arrested about 7 times, and only one time it stuck, and it was because police officers lied about me resisting. And then it's just, camera was off, they didn't turn in they deleted evidence because it happened in a police department. So magically the video surveillance camera from the police department, one of the most placed with the camera,
all right,
they deleted that. And then I came out, they charged me with disorderly conduct, and they charged me with resisting arrest. But I was found not guilty of disorderly conduct, but guilty of resisting arrest. Now you tell me, how was I found guilty of something that of resisting an arrest to an innocent charge?
See, this is where we get into semantics. You can be exercising your First Amendment right, correct? But you can do it in a manner that's disturbing to the general public.
Specifically, how would that be?
Well, I can't say specifically because I wasn't there.
Well, you have to be.
And I'm not. Well, no. Like I said, we don't engage in hypotheticals because each one of these is taken on a case-by-case basis.
Well, I can tell you what the law says. Florida statute says about disorderly conduct. I have to be engaged in loud and unreasonable noises. I have to be engaged in tumultuous behavior.
If I was looking at that, I would go in. I would obviously look at their video. And if I saw that you caused a disruption to the flow of business, or I see people going like this, like, what is going on? You've met the requirements for disorderly conduct.
Really? Did you know I'd be more than glad to go to jail for that and bond out like in 4 hours, and then it's gonna be your job, Sergeant Kelly? Because you can't just
time and do that.
Well, you're wasting the people's time by arresting people for doing absolutely nothing illegal. You see, video recording cannot be considered a crime. if their feelings can't trump our rights. If they're upset and they want to cry and shout.
What's your goal here? Is
My goal is to
goad somebody into
my goal, sir,
a disturbance and getting you arrested, or
no, because you see, my goal is to educate the people on our First Amendment right. You see, you should be looking for criminals, not with a guy with a camera. You guys, you know, I didn't come here with a gun.
I get that.
I came here with a camera, and I was quietly the whole time.
Is a subjective term. You also have to understand that in this day and age, okay, you're checking us to make sure we're 10-4. You got to also understand that in this day and age, somebody quietly standing by in a corner and videotaping, that can be cause for concern to people. I can reasonably articulate.
You can ask.
Right, until we find out what's going on.
You can ask, but do you know that you need reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed, has been committed, or is about to be committed? You can't just say that you have reasonable suspicion because a guy's filming.
Right. I have to conduct a proper investigation.
As a police officer, Sergeant, you're doing wrong because you're supposed to stand up for freedom, not take it away.
I'm not taking anything away. I'm having a conversation with you.
You worry me by saying that me filming there and making people feel uncomfortable, I'll be engaged in disorderly conduct.
Making the articulation that you can make people uncomfortable.
So if they're interfering with my job, they already apologized, right? Correct? Right? Taurus?
And you say I owe you an apology.
No. Well, actually, technically, yes, you owe us an apology because now they verified themselves with their superiors and they know that they made a mistake. So why can't you do the same? Yes, you're nearly accusing me of disorderly conduct.
So here's what we're gonna do. You walked up to me and started asking me questions.
Correct.
I owe you no apology because I have not conducted any enforcement on you. We're having a conversation.
You owe the people. You owe the people. You owe the people of Fort Pierce. You owe the people of Fort Pierce an apology for saying that video recording may be considered a crime, sir.
I didn't say that.
You pretty much did, because that's all I've done. And
I said that it's articulable that you might have caused a disturbance. That's all.
Why would you assume that automatically?
I didn't assume anything, and that's why I told you I wasn't going to engage in hypotheticals.
So they were wrong.
Done,
so they were wrong.
We're done, sir. Move on.
No, I'm okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
If you don't have a crime to report, I'm going to see what this gentleman's issue is, but our conversation is over.
Go ahead.
All right?
No problem.
And I don't know what he's discussing. He might not want it put all over your YouTube page.
Well, being in a public place.
I'm going to ask you.
Lower your voice, please. Lower your voice, please.
Earshot.
Because I'm not being rude to you.
You're not listening to me.
I have the right to be here. No, you walk on. I have the right to be here, sir.
We're conducting a private
So go ahead. My camera can't be bothering you at all. We're in a public place. You're escalating. You're escalating. He doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? You're escalating. And he's in a public place.
Okay.
You're a tyrant, bro. You're a tyrant.
No, I'm just not taking a bite out of your sandwich.
Oh well, you did. You did. You showed us your true colors. Enjoy that walk of shame. That's how you become a sergeant. My God. He's hella mad. Guys, make sure you call the police, Fort Pierce Police, if you want to report tyrannical behavior from this officer who thinks he could just go ahead and arrest people for filming. Guys, all you have to do is stand your ground, stand up for yourself. This guy was just escalating the situation terribly. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy, brother. You're not being too nice to me.
Do you have anything else for me?
What's your name again? Kelly, right? Sergeant Kelly. Okay, thank you.
Our business is over.
It sure is. You're dismissed.
You're not dismissing me.
I just did.
I could do my...
This is a government place. You're not allowed to film here. You may want to check Poster 7 Code of Conduct. If you're a manager, you should know your stuff. Now, of course, we have a Karen, and she doesn't want to be on video. Well, guess what, Karen? You're in public. She said she's going to sue if she sees herself filmed. Good luck with that one. Now, hey, At least the manager found out it's okay to record, and he did end up apologizing to Auditing America. Now, Sergeant Kelly. Wow. He was just trying to find a way around Auditing America's words, trying to get him to be wrong, because of course officers don't like being wrong. Then he ends up having a conversation for a little while, but then he proceeds to end it. Now, a little after the video, he's trying to get Auditing America to move from the so-called investigation. What investigation? Oh, and no matter if he doesn't want anything to be said or recorded, that doesn't matter because he is in public. Therefore, you, Sergeant Tyrant, and that man cannot do anything about it. At least Sergeant Tyrant took a walk and a drive of shame. That's going to be it for today's video. If you have a video you'd like us to review, please leave a message in the comments. If you'd enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Be sure to check out the channels we watched today out. Give them a subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Police.